Hi tubers and people that love mower junk like I do. Here we have two Briggs engines. This is the 12.5 horse that I threw the rod in during the summer. And basically I'm going to take the stator off this. I'm going to have my friend next year help me take the flywheel off and take the stator off. Put it on this engine. I can't really see him blocking the light with my shadow, and this is a 12 horsepower Briggs 1989. This is a 1999 one, and I'm gonna also take the spark plug wire. I can't really see it. The ignition coil off this one, and I'll put it on this engine because this one is badly. I wish I had light here. That one, I don't know if you can see it, is badly frayed and has electrical tape on it. And I'll have to put this 89 engine onto this 1999 MTD yard machines. This was my first tractor, the first one I had. Back in '99, I bought it new at Lowe's, and when the engine went bad on it, I went to go look at Lowe's for a new tractor. Besides, before I got into fixing this thing, the stamper, and I didn't like the looks of them. And I wound up getting this engine here, and what else? It's kind of hard to talk, a little asthmatic, and it's cold. Got this engine, and me and my two other friends, we mounted on this. I ran for a bit, and I took the carburetor from this engine and put it on this one. I still have the 89 carburetor, and this carb works good from the 99. It's compatible, and I lost track of the spacer that's supposed to go on this to space the drive belt, and what else? It basically messed up the belt, so it got wrapped around the engine pulley and bent the engine, the drive disc pulley a little bit. What is it called? Yeah, like a pulley system. You know what I'm talking about, thing that goes on the bottom of the engine. So next year I'm going to look for a spacer, maybe a new drive belt, and I'll fix this thing. One thing I wanted to show you, if you got one of these, help me find one cheap, I'll pay for shipping. Front MTD grill for a 99 tractor that's compatible with it, and because I don't know if you can see that, this right there, the nuts broke off when we did the engine, the thing that holds the grill onto the tractor. I don't need the lid, I just need this plastic grill if anyone's got one. And we tried to fix this thing, and then I got into the stamper. Stamper was an easy fix. A lot easier to work on than these things. A lot easier. My friend and I, we rebuilt the transmission on the stamper. He put the link in the chain and pieced it back together. This thing runs perfect. I took the deck off of it, and maybe during the winter or next year, a friend of mine is going to weld the piece back onto the deck that broke, that shuts the deck off. This thing runs perfect. It's got to be from 75, 74, somewhere around there. Honestly, never seen a stamper with a steel tractor seat on it. Thought it'd be fun to fix. The tires are dry rot on it, but they hold air. I got that little stamper decal, I don't know if you can see that, off eBay for about, I think, like $8 to $10, I'm not sure. And they can make them whatever color you want. There's one on the front too. Here's a piece of shit Tecumsah. My neighbor wanted housed in my garage, and over here is another shitty Tecumsah. And this shitty Tecumsah runs, and it just needs the pull start wire put back on it. What else do we have in here? Basically, there's a kid going down the road with a wagon. Basically, I'm gonna just used these since he got them free in the trash, and I practiced learning on them, just tinker with them to fix them. This right there is the mower you saw in the summer that I rebuilt the carb on and idled high. This is also my friend's. He's going to get it back next year. And this is the only one that runs in here, other than the one that has the spring broken. It doesn't want to start well. Here we have a nice Briggs. I'm not sure if there's two of them basically the same in here. This is either the one that needs a new flywheel key because my friend sheared it hitting a tree stump, or I'm not sure, this could be the one with the bad carburetor that needs to be replaced. I tried to rebuild the carb on it, and I tried to put a gasket on it, still wouldn't run, so I think the carburetor's shot. There is a Mr. mid-70s wood chipper that just loves to burn your fingers when you shove something into it. I'm not sure on the date of the engine. I believe there's a guy I saw on YouTube that had one just like it. I wish I knew how old it was. If you can see it, set up. I believe it's from the mid-70s. It's blades need to be sharpened. It runs perfect. Yeah, I'm slowly diluting into the insanity of fixing mowers. I always built computers. I was in the Japanese anime, and ever since I picked up this damn thing, I got into it. I tell you, I'm going to keep the snapper forever. It's so easy to fix. I'll just keep slapping parts onto it. I would love to find an 8 horsepower debris shield for that, but it's not really necessary. It runs. One more mower I'll show you. It's either the one with the bad carb. They're both virtually the same. Oh, that Tecumsah is really hard to pull. It's got compression. If you can give me any ideas, like what to lubricate it so it's not harder to pull, so I can start it better. I don't know, Tecumsahs are shit, but they're good when they run, and I think this thing would run. It's also self-propelled too, so it might be worth getting this thing running just to use it. All the mowers that you saw here, except for the arm machines, the engines, and the tractor and the snapper, going back to my neighbor next door, my friend. They're his. He just wanted them out of the way so we can get stuff out of the way for the winter. There's an electric mower right there. You can see the handles. It's kind of buried. And that's getting saved if we have a really bad gas crisis. Just joking. I'm just going to cover up the camera a minute. Sorry, folks. It's a mess in here. I got to do some more cleaning before winter. And over here is the other mower. It's like the other one. It either has the bad carb or the sheared flywheel key. So I'm not really sure. They're both virtually the same. They both have a grass pickup hookup to put a bagger on. I thought about fixing either one of these, and that electric mower's got a bagger on it. Should hook up to this, and I can use it on my friend's lawn, my next door neighbor. He gets these free, and I told him he houses them in here. I'll basically, sorry, covering again, basically just use them to practice on. Now all I had to do was, I lucked out, the snapper had concussion, and the neighbor was saying he was always taught that if a mower has compression, it's always going to run. It may run like shit, and if it does run like shit, you get the bugs out of it till it gets clean and running. This thing ran perfect right away. All I did was put clean oil in it and gas, and it started right up. I had to use my neighbor's jump pack on it. This video is getting long. I'm going to end it here. I put some rattle can paint on the snapper, and it's good to go next year. We just need it doesn't go in first gear or reverse. We just need to lower the engine disc onto the rubber disc and fix it. Also, we couldn't get it to move forward, and That was because there's a little bar by the rubber disc that was kind of bent. I bent it when I took the rubber disc off and didn't remember doing it. But it rolls forward, it doesn't roll backwards. That's kind of normal for snappers. There isn't too many videos on how to put a rubber disc on a snapper. If someone does one before me, please do it. I know how to do it, but people, they get these old mowers, might not know how to do it. I'll explain it a bit. Some just go on with 3 bolts. There's other ones that have a bracket and go on with a smooth clutch. Mine is a frickin' antique. It doesn't have the smooth clutch. It just bolts on with 3 bolts. Look around on eBay. Sometimes you can get the discs cheaper. Other times you can't. I don't know. I love this snapper. If I crank out any kids, I'm just joking, I'll pass it on to them in the future. But that's it here for here, folks. Take care. Bye. I might do a video of my angle grinder. I'm not supposed to know about it, but it's for Christmas, and it's from Harbor Freight. I'll probably be doing that mid-Christmas or January. It did not come with the handle that you're supposed to hang on to when you grind. It was down in the box, so my neighbor's going to take it back for me, exchange and get one with a handle. Yeah, as you can see, while I talk, I view the snapper. I love this damn thing. I caught with it once, and it ran out of gas, and just didn't want to buy any more gas to mow the lawn. It was at the end of the year, so I siphoned the gas out of the wood chipper the other day, the green thing you saw, and started it up again, and it ran. That's about it. I don't know. I live in a small town. It's kind of boring here. There's not much to do. I go to the YMCA a lot, swim a lot, and stuff like that. Normal things like hang out in the frickin' Walmart, buy shit I don't need, and stuff like that. Take care. Bye.